329. How you doing? Hope you're having a great Friday. It is, after all, Friday. It is November 4th. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk, where we get together, we chat about what's going on. We try to do the afternoon deal 5 days a week. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But with weather playing more and more into our scenario of impacts these next couple of days, I do want to make sure to check in with you. We are going to be talking about the tropics in just a couple of minutes, but let's set the stage right now. It is gorgeous as we look outside on our tower cam in downtown Orlando. Of course, Lake Eola is looking all kinds of beautiful, partly cloudy skies over top of us. Let's head over to our West 2 Studios tower cam, a mix of clouds and sunshine, another downtown shot showing that beautiful blue sky over to the tourist district. Not bad. Let's head up to Ocala. Oh, hello there. We've seen a few showers out that direction. Tavares in Lake County looking absolutely lovely. And we head over to the beaches. Let's see what's doing. New Smyrna Beach. Oh, boy, it's not going to look like this next week. There's some clouds and some rain certainly moving in. Let's work down the shoreline. Here's a look at, oh, how pretty is that, right? It's beautiful. Beautiful shot. Blue sky over top. Melbourne, you're looking good. Kennedy Space Center, hey, that's a sight for sore eyes. Artemis, I presume? Look at you, huh? Not bad. Not bad. A mix of clouds and sun. All right, let's talk temperatures live at this 3:31 hour on a Friday. Not 90 like we've been the last couple of afternoons. We're at 82 right now in Orlando, 84 degrees in Wildwood. And we come over to our first warning live Doppler radar. And look outside. There are a few showers. We knew that just by looking, of course, at that tower cam that we showed you just a few moments ago. Let me lapse this, and you can kind of see we have had a few showers moving through Marion County here, up to Flagler County, Marineland. My friends up to the north, you can see we did have a nice little downpour move through, kind of escaping your area now. Further to the south, let's head into Volusia County, where the showers are around Ormond Beach, Daytona Beach, inland of Port Orange. Further to the south from there, kind of a few showers around the Kennedy Space Center in the next few minutes' time, which makes sense because that's what we were kind of looking at on that Kennedy Space Center shot. We'll go back to it. Just for proof of performance, there's some clouds off the distance there from 39B. So there you go. All right, next couple of hours, we'll watch one or two showers, but overall, we're not expecting too much, okay? Temperatures falling through the 70s, a stray sprinkle through dinner time or so, otherwise not bad. Let's take a look and dial up. Where are you? The Futurecast model just for us tonight. And there are those coastal showers kind of working on in, but fading through 8, 9 o'clock for the most part. Yeah, we may see a shower or two later on, but not too bad. Overnight, I think we'll see some showers. And you'll notice through the day tomorrow, we're going to keep showers in the forecast. And we're kind of upping those shower chances through the day tomorrow. And really over the next couple of days, we're going to notice shower chances on the increase. Take a look at Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast. Rain chances are rising, today being kind of the lowest amount, then going up through the weekend and into early next week, because we've got a bit of an interesting weather scenario playing out, and there may be a tropical component to it. So let's just look and see what we're talking about. Out in the tropics right now, there's two blobs. Now, ignore this one. That's not a threat to us. It's this one here. We're kind of starting to see some convection firing up around Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, up toward the Turks and Caicos. It's this energy that's going to start coming together and more than likely is at least going to try to get going. Now, the expectation here is that whatever that moisture is works in our direction. We're not expecting a big bad hurricane, all right? I want to be clear. But could we see a tropical or subtropical system? Yeah, I do. I do think that that's a possibility. Right now, a medium 40% likelihood that something gets going over the next 5 days' time, okay? That would be in our area, right? For us locally, here's kind of the overall idea, all right? So for this weekend, those coastal showers starting to play in, and then increasing that moisture as we start to focus down here, bottom right corner of the screen, as that area of low pressure starts to get going. And then as that moves into our direction, obviously we could be talking about some rains. So I wanted to show you, this is the 12Z run of the American GFS. And let's just follow through time. All right, there it is in the Caribbean. That's 0Z Sunday, which is actually Saturday night at 8 p.m. All right, watch it. Kind of starting to really get going around Monday. Now, I do want to point out that the speed of this, the timeline, is adjusting a little bit as newer model data is coming in. What's interesting about this GFS, it's wanting to slow it down, but it's wanting to perhaps make it a little stronger, which is an interesting element. All right, so that's 3Z. So that's 10 p.m. Sunday. 3Z Monday, but 10 p.m. Sunday. That's Tuesday at 3Z. That's let's just find a nice round number. That's 7 a.m. Tuesday morning. 1,002 millibar low pressure near the Turks, Caicos, and Bahamas. Kind of sitting out there and deepening 997. That is a lower pressure than what the model showed this morning. Lower pressure would be indicative of a stronger system. So that's kind of something interesting there, okay? There's 997 millibars. That's 12Z Thursday now, okay? 12Z Thursday, and we're talking about 986 millibars. All right, yeah, so it's trying to be a little stronger. Is that 985, 982 millibars? 982 millibars, that's actually a tropical system. Like, that's not a weak something. So kind of interesting. It looks sloppy, but, at least this version of the GFS is kind of showing an actual tropical system. Could be a tropical storm. Coming in, literally looks like right over Palm Beach County. Landfall would be, that's 4 p.m. Thursday. 986 millibars, that's 1 a.m. Friday. 7 a.m. Friday. 1 p.m. Friday. 7 p.m. Friday, 1 a.m. Saturday, still 982 millibars. So still a pretty potent low. Not like a Cat 5, not anything like that, but something. That's Saturday, 7 a.m., 995 low. And then finally exiting Saturday. So how long is it over Florida? Making landfall, 1 p.m. Thursday through like 1 p.m. Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you're talking 3 days. Well, isn't that interesting? Isn't that special? And then finally pulling away. All right, so that's the GFS. Let's switch over. Go to the beginning. And go to the European. All right. There it is. There it is. Lifting to the north. Not anything too terribly deep in pressure, but something around Florida. Let's back it up just to get timeline. Coming ashore around Wednesday. That's 4 a.m. Wednesday. Into the Gulf, and then kind of into the Big Bend afterward. So the GFS in the last run has definitely gotten to be a bit deeper in terms of its intensity, which would be a bit stronger, right? For us, if I'm 100% honest, here's what we're doing. Next week, early week, it's going to be gusty. We're going to be watching those passing downpours, and we're going to be watching its eventual development. What happens with this thing? And then watching it move toward, we think, Southish Florida, depending on exacts, of course. But we're talking about gusty winds. We're talking about some heavy rainfall. Are we talking about major hurricane status? No. Does this look like it's going to be an Ian for Central Florida? No. But could this be a raw, kind of unsettled week? Yeah. And again, remember, as Doc Brown said, the future's not written yet, so we have to kind of work through that. So next week is definitely going to be a week to watch, right? In terms of rainfall, here you go for rain. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The models are still showing widespread 1 to 2 inches with pockets of much higher amounts. So a bit of a rain event, right? Not just a rain event, but I'm particularly concerned with beach erosion. Hold on one second. Sending a work text real fast. All right, my apologies. So, next week, it'll be interesting. A couple of interesting questions. James is asking, will it be a hurricane at all? More than likely not. More than likely not. Anything is possible, right? But more than likely not. Can you show Broward rain estimates, Anthony? I don't have the graphics built for Broward, but what I can do is this. I can show you. We'll just kind of do that. And so there's the colors, right? And then we can move down to Broward. It's kind of the same idea of heaviest rain along the shoreline. But, the issue that we have, honestly, is just that anytime there's a developing system, computer models don't do a stupendous job. And so you just kind of have to watch it. Okay, so that said, what are our impacts? Rough surf, rip currents, heavy downpours, gusty winds, that whole thing, okay? All right. It looks like Tony and Cam have finalized their evening forecast package. So here's where we're at. This is going to be the updated 7-day forecast, okay? We're looking at wet conditions all next week. Definitely going to be dialing into exacts. All right. So coming up on WESH 2 News at 4, meteorologist Cam Tran will be dialing in the specifics. And of course, Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi picks up the live team coverage at 5 o'clock to discuss more on what this means for Central Florida and to calm everybody's fears. All right. But I can tell you for now, we are not worried about a big bad hurricane. We're going to have some rain and some kind of crummy weather, though. All right, so we'll be tracking it. I will see you tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. on WESH 2 News Sunrise, and, of course, Coffee Talk at 8 o'clock. Be the sunshine in someone else's day.